I'm Amanda Cromhotes. I'm the founder of Truth and the author of Blind Loyalty. 3 decades of experience. I'm going to take you through the 3 loyalty concepts, but radically simplified. We can help change your business. We can help drive greater customer loyalty, greater sales, and ultimately greater profitability. Got to start with strategy, and then we move into customer data. And I'll simplify the power of customer data to help drive a better business for you. Interestingly, in the B2B environment, so if you are serving other businesses, we tend to see that top 3% giving more than 20% of revenue. It can yield up to 40% of revenue. And that's where there's an opportunity, but there's also a threat. One of the ultimate buzzwords in marketing is AI. And in the loyalty world, we tie it straight back to personalisation, a personalised loyalty experience. One of the hardest things to measure, particularly in industries such as retail or salons or restaurants, is the value of a customer. And the value of a customer is made up of 2 major component parts. How much a customer spends isn't difficult to measure because it is captured through your point of sale. But frequency is very, very difficult to capture without a loyalty program. But now I want to share with you a real story about blind loyalty. On the 9th of March in 2022, I woke up with a terrifying pain in my right eye. A pain I couldn't explain, a pain that I never want to experience again. I had contracted something in my eye called fusarium keratitis. I was able to ultimately have a corneal transplant. The notion of blind loyalty came about because in all of the 3 months I spent trying to save my eye with the surgeon, I kept saying, what if I wasn't on medical aid? What if I wasn't insured? And what if, at a drop of a hat, I couldn't find significant funds to pay for the medication that medical aid wouldn't cover? And the answer quite simply was you would lose your eye and you would suffer from this pain and you wouldn't have a beautiful glass eye to replace your eye. It would be a removal of your eye. This properly bothered me. So after my second corneal transplant, I sat with the surgeon and said, can we do anything to change the situation? If someone else who maybe can't afford the surgery and someone else who isn't insured through medical aid contracts what I did. And that is how we formed Blind Loyalty, the Blind Loyalty Trust. We as a community can do this together, and we as a community can do it, and let's together change individuals' lives, because not having sight is one of the most difficult personal experiences I had, and no one should be blind if it's reversible.